Hello, coin collectors and history enthusiasts. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into an incredible piece of American coinage that could be worth far more than you might expect. If you're a fan of rare and valuable coins, then you've come to the right place. In this video, we'll be talking about the United States half-dollar from 1971. Yes, that's right. The 1971 half-dollar, the seemingly ordinary coin, could be hiding something extraordinary. Stick around because, by the end of this video, you'll be amazed at what this little piece of history could be worth. The 1971 half-dollar was minted as part of a broader effort by the United States Mint to modernize the design of its coinage. The coin was made as a replacement for the earlier 1964 to 1970 Kennedy half-dollars. And while it may not seem all that remarkable at first glance, this coin has a fascinating story to tell. Minted during a time of change and upheaval in the country, the 1971 half-dollar represents a critical period in U.S. history. And now, let's take a moment to examine the coin itself. The obverse side, as you might know, features the profile of President John F. Kennedy. This iconic design was created by sculptor Gilroy Roberts and is one of the most recognized portraits in American coinage. President Kennedy, who was tragically assassinated in 1963, remains one of the most beloved figures in American history, and his image continues to grace coins more than half a century after his death. On the reverse side, you'll see the classic heraldic eagle design, created by artist Frank Gasparo. The eagle, clutching arrows and an olive branch, symbolizes the strength and peace of the United States. Surrounding the eagle are the words United States of America and half-dollar, clearly marking the coin's denomination and national pride. Now, while the 1971 half-dollar may seem like just another regular issue coin, what sets it apart is its rarity and the condition of some specific specimens. While the minting process generally produced millions of these coins, most of them were widely circulated and showed signs of wear and tear. However, there are a few special circumstances that can turn this coin into a valuable treasure point. One of the main reasons that certain 1971 half-dollars have become so valuable is their rarity and uncirculated condition. Due to the coin's circulation, most of the coins you find today are heavily worn, and finding one in pristine condition is quite a challenge. When these coins were originally released, they were meant for daily use, and many ended up in people's pockets, purses, or vending machines. Over time, this caused a lot of them to deteriorate, making the well-preserved examples increasingly rare. But here's where it gets interesting. Some 1971 half-dollar coins were struck with a special, rare error, specifically, a dual die error. These error coins happen when the dies used to stamp the design onto the coins do not align correctly, which causes the images to overlap or become distorted. This error makes the coin stand out, and collectors are always on the lookout for such unique specimens. If you happen to have one of these dual die error coins, it could be worth significantly more than a typical 1971 half-dollar. In fact, error coins like this are often considered one-of-a-kind treasures by collectors. Another factor that influences the value of this coin is its demand among collectors. The United States half-dollar, especially one with a unique story or error, can attract significant interest from coin collectors around the world. As more and more people turn their attention to rare and unique coins, the value of such pieces can skyrocket, especially if they come from key years like 1971, a year that marks the beginning of a new phase in U.S. coinage. So, what's the big reveal? How much can you expect to get for a 1971 half-dollar in excellent, uncirculated condition, or with one of those rare minting errors? Well, believe it or not, if you have a 1971 half-dollar in pristine, error-free condition, you could see it valued at around $81,000. Yes, you heard that right, $81,000 for a single 1971 half-dollar coin. Imagine holding onto a coin that was once worth just 50 cents. Only to discover that it could now fetch a small fortune. This is what makes the world of rare coins so exciting and unpredictable. What might seem like a forgotten piece of currency could actually turn out to be a rare treasure worth thousands, or even tens of thousands, of dollars. So, if you have a 1971 half-dollar coin lying around, be sure to check its condition closely. It could be sitting in your collection just waiting to be discovered as a hidden gem. You never know, you might be holding onto something far more valuable than you initially thought. That's all for today's deep dive into the 1971 United States half dollar. Top 2. That's right, today we're diving deep into the 1972 United States half dollar. What makes this coin so special, and what could it be worth? Stick around to find out, because this 50-cent piece might be worth a whole lot more than you think. Let's start with a little history to understand the context of the 1972 half dollar. The United States Mint had been producing half dollars for decades, but the 1970s were a turning point. It was a period marked by shifts in the American economy, politics, and, of course, coinage. The 1972 half dollar was minted as part of the ongoing series of coins honoring President John F. Kennedy, who had been tragically assassinated nearly a decade earlier. The design of the 1972 half dollar stayed consistent with previous years. The obverse side of the coin features the iconic image of President Kennedy, created by the artist Gilroy Roberts. This portrait, which has graced U.S. coins since its introduction in 1964, represents a powerful symbol of the late president's legacy. On the reverse, you'll find the heraldic eagle, which has become a staple in American coin design. The eagle, holding arrows and an olive branch, is a timeless emblem of the United States' strength and desire for peace. But let's be honest, if you've seen one Kennedy half dollar, you've seen them all, right? So, what makes the 1972 version stand out in the world of rare coins? The answer lies in the coin's rarity, condition, and some very unique features that not every 1972 half dollar possesses. First, it's important to note that millions of these coins were minted in 1972, and they were used extensively in daily transactions. Like most circulating coins, the majority of these half dollars were worn down over time, making well-preserved examples harder to find. As a result, many collectors are on the lookout for 1972 half dollars in mint or near mint condition, and the value of these coins can increase exponentially when they are well preserved. But here's where it gets even more interesting. The 1972 half dollar has a fascinating story when it comes to error coins. While most coins from this era were struck with the usual precision, a few had some serious mistakes during the minting process. The most notable error on the 1972 half dollar is the double die error. This happens when the coin is struck multiple times, causing the images and lettering to overlap or double up. The double die error creates a distinct, visible doubling effect, making these coins highly sought after by collectors. In fact, if you manage to find a 1972 half dollar with this error, you've just stumbled upon a real treasure. Now, you might be wondering, how rare are these double die errors? Well, they're quite rare. The vast majority of 1972 half dollars were minted without any such error, and finding one in good condition is like discovering a needle in a haystack. The value of these coins skyrockets because of their rarity and the high demand among collectors. If you find one of these double die error coins in excellent condition, you could be holding onto something worth much more than the face value of 50 cents, but even without a double die error, a 1972 half dollar in pristine, uncirculated condition is still valuable. Coins that have been carefully stored and never circulated tend to fetch higher prices at auction and in private sales. So, if you happen to have a 1972 half dollar that's in mint condition, you're already in possession of something that could be worth a lot more than you thought. So, let's get to the exciting part. How much could a 1972 half dollar be worth? Well, if you have an uncirculated version or, even better, a coin with that rare double die error, you could be sitting on a potential goldmine. On the high end, a single 1972 half dollar with the right conditions and features could be worth as much as $80,000. Yes, you heard that right, $80,000 for a single 1972 half dollar coin. That's right, this seemingly ordinary coin from 1972 could potentially bring in an extraordinary sum if it's in excellent condition or has a rare minting error. Imagine finding this coin in your collection or receiving it from a relative and realizing it's worth a small fortune. Now, let's put that into perspective. Think about it. You find a 1972 half dollar that's been sitting in your drawer or collection for years, and suddenly it turns out to be worth a staggering $80,000. That's the magic of rare coins and why so many collectors spend their time and resources searching for these hidden gems. If you're lucky enough to own one of these coins, or if you're just starting your journey into the world of coin collecting, it's always worth checking the condition and unique features of any coin you come across. You never know when you might find a rare piece like the 1972 half dollar that could change your life, so there you have it. Don't overlook that 1972 half dollar in your coin jar. It might just be more valuable than you think. Thanks for watching this deep dive into the world of rare coins, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another valuable coin discovery. Happy collecting, and who knows? Maybe your next coin will be worth $80,000. Top 3. If you've ever wondered whether your old coins could be worth a small fortune, then you'll definitely want to stick around for today's video. We're going to dive into the fascinating world of the 1992 United States half dollar, a coin that, while often overlooked, has some hidden value that could surprise you. At first glance, the 1992 half dollar might seem like just another coin in your collection, but this is far from an ordinary piece of currency. The history and potential value behind this coin are what make it so captivating. If you've ever picked up a Kennedy half dollar, you're already familiar with its design, but what you might not know is that the 1992 version could hold some serious worth. Let's break it down and see why this coin could be the treasure you've been waiting to find. The Kennedy half dollar, first introduced in 1964, was designed to honor the legacy of President John F. Kennedy after his tragic assassination in 1963. The obverse side of the coin features the iconic image of JFK, created by the renowned sculptor Gilroy Roberts. This design quickly became one of the most recognizable in U.S. coinage history. On the reverse side, you'll find a heraldic eagle clutching an olive branch and arrows, symbolizing peace and strength, with the words United States of America and half dollars surrounding it. By 1992, the Kennedy half dollar had been in circulation for nearly 3 decades, and the design was widely accepted as part of everyday life. But here's where things start to get interesting. Although millions of these coins were minted, very few have remained in pristine condition. The vast majority of the 1992 half dollars were used in day-to-day transactions, resulting in heavy wear and tear. Finding a 1992 half dollar in excellent condition, one that's uncirculated or almost flawless, is incredibly rare. This rarity is one of the primary reasons this coin has become so valuable to collectors. Now, what sets the 1992 half dollar apart from others is that this year marked a turning point in U.S. coin production. The U.S. Mint began to produce these coins with a new process, and while the design remained the same, subtle changes in the way the coins were struck make those minted in 1992 highly sought after by collectors. A coin's condition is critical, but sometimes it's the details, such as minting techniques or slight errors, that make a coin stand out. Some of the most valuable 1992 half dollars are those with particular minting errors. One common error that collectors search for is the white AM variety. This occurs when the letters A and M and the word America on the reverse side of the coin are spaced unusually far apart. While it might seem like a minor detail, this error creates a unique look that makes the coin highly desirable among collectors. If you happen to have a 1992 half dollar with this error, you could have a rare coin that is worth significantly more than a regular issue. Additionally, another reason that some 1992 half dollars are more valuable than others is the condition they were kept in. Coins that were never used in circulation, often referred to as uncirculated coins, are especially prized. These coins are kept in pristine condition, free from the typical wear and scratches that come with daily use. If you happen to find an uncirculated 1992 half dollar, it could fetch a much higher price than a coin that's been circulating for decades. But here's the real kicker: what is the value of a 1992 half dollar? While most of these coins can be worth a modest amount, the truly special ones can be worth a fortune. If you have a 1992 half dollar in uncirculated condition or one with the rare white AM error, you could potentially be sitting on a coin worth up to $78,000. Yes, You heard that right, $78,000 for a single coin. Imagine finding a 1992 half-dollar tucked away in your coin collection, in perfect condition or with a minting error, and realizing it's worth tens of thousands of dollars. It's one of those amazing moments that make the world of coin collecting so exciting. So, if you've got a 1992 half-dollar lying around, it's definitely worth taking a closer look. The next time you come across one of these coins, check its condition and carefully examine the reverse side for any potential minting errors like the white AM. If you find something special, you could be holding onto a valuable piece of American history. Thanks for tuning in to today's video. If you enjoyed learning about the 1992 United States half-dollar and its potential value, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more exciting coin discoveries. Who knows? Top 4. We're about to dive into one of the most fascinating and valuable coins in U.S. history, the 1976 United States half-dollar. You might think this coin is just another typical piece of currency, but trust me, this one holds a special place in the hearts of collectors, and it could be worth far more than you ever imagined. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why the 1976 half-dollar could be your ticket to a small fortune. Now, let's start with some background. The 1976 half-dollar was minted during a unique time in U.S. history. It was a year of celebration. America was commemorating its bicentennial, marking 200 years since the signing of the Declaration of Independence in 1776. This gave rise to some special coinage, including the 1976 half-dollar, which was issued as part of a series of coins designed to celebrate the nation's 200th birthday. But what makes the 1976 half-dollar stand out from other coins? For one, its design was different from the typical Kennedy half-dollar, which had been in circulation since 1964. For the bicentennial year, the U.S. Mint decided to change the reverse side of the coin to feature a new design that would reflect the historical significance of the year. Instead of the usual eagle design, the reverse of the 1976 half-dollar features a striking image of a colonial drummer. This design, created by artist Jack L.H.R., was meant to symbolize the patriotism and spirit of America's Revolutionary War era. The obverse side of the coin still features the iconic portrait of President John F. Kennedy, which had been used since 1964. However, the reverse side is where the real story begins. This one-year-only design change made the 1976 half-dollar a standout coin in U.S. history. Many of these coins were released as part of a larger series of commemorative coins, and because of that, they've become highly sought after by collectors. Now, let's talk about the value of this coin. While many 1976 half-dollars were produced and are commonly found in circulation, the real value lies in the condition of the coin and whether it has any unique features. A well-preserved coin, especially one that has never been in circulation and is in uncirculated condition, can be worth a lot more than you might expect. Coins that were released into circulation often show signs of wear, like scratches, dings, and discoloration, which can reduce their value. However, those that have been carefully preserved, stored away in mint condition, or even graded as high-quality examples can demand a premium price. But it's not just the condition that can make a 1976 half-dollar valuable. Some collectors are specifically looking for error coins, which are always in high demand. For example, some 1976 half-dollars were struck with misaligned dies, which caused the images on the coin to be shifted or off-center. These types of errors are incredibly rare and, as a result, can significantly increase the coin's worth. In fact, when you find a 1976 half-dollar in uncirculated condition or one with a minting error, the value can skyrocket. Imagine holding onto a coin that was once just worth 50 cents, only to realize it's now worth thousands, if not tens of thousands, of dollars. That's the beauty of coin collecting. What may seem like an ordinary, everyday coin could hold the potential for a massive payday. So, how much exactly could the 1976 half-dollar be worth? Well, depending on the condition and the rarity of the coin, prices can vary quite a bit. A typical circulated coin might not be worth much more than face value, but if you happen to have an uncirculated version, or a coin with a minting error, you could be looking at a significant increase in value. In fact, some of these rare, pristine coins have been known to sell for as much as $79,000. Yes, you heard that right, $79,000 for a single 1976 half dollar. That's a huge amount of money for a coin that, at first glance, might seem like just another piece of pocket change. But that's the magic of coin collecting. You just never know when you might stumble upon a valuable treasure hiding right under your nose. So, if you have a 1976 half dollar sitting in your collection or in a coin jar somewhere, take a moment to inspect it closely. Check for any signs of wear, and be on the lookout for any potential minting errors that could make it even more valuable. The 1976 half dollar could be worth far more than you ever imagined, and you might just have one of those rare, uncirculated gems. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed learning about the history and value of the 1976 United States half dollar, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you never miss an exciting coin discovery. Who knows? Your next find could be worth $79,000. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting!